So I got some devastating news just about 15 minutes ago. For all of you who know, I've been teaching CPR classes for almost 2 years, and my boss doesn't do things correctly, and I want to keep my job and realizing there's no other options to go because the whole industry is like that. I do it, and I have a personal training client also, so my time is not all the time. So basically, you know, because my boss wants to make a lot of money or at least survive, and I'm the only other instructor because all the other instructors are like, they come and go. And so I acquiesce to do one of the classes shorter. He suggested it, but I can't say that to my master instructor or whatever. Anyways, one person last week when I gave a class that was shorter, because I'm not available in the morning, he denounced me because he was taking a course to become an instructor, and it's a guy who talks a lot. And now I kind of realized he denounced me because one person I was kind of mentoring, she told me. And she had to acquiesce because she was put under a position. And I already have one warning because my boss was telling me to put many classes at the same time, which we're not allowed to do either. So I already have a warning letter in my file. The thing is, I do a lot of classes. That's why I'm so under the radar, and being the sacrificial lamb. But she told me that that's means for losing your license, and I already have something this month, a warning with a letter in my file. So I'm pretty much done. So I gotta look at my other options. I mean, I called my boss, and he doesn't want me to denounce him because it's him who's doing you know, the stuff. But then it's my responsibility to stand up to it, and so then I wouldn't have a job. But he needs me, so basically, the guy who threw me under the bus, I was supposed to call him today for him to kind of introduce me to another organization so I can open up doors there. Um, but that's a red flag. You throw someone under the bus, intentionally or unintentionally. There's no unintentional. If you're an adult with kids, you know what you're doing. You don't throw someone under the bus if they know they're going to get into trouble, if you're going to try to help them and network with them. You don't do that, and if you don't have that filter to not do that because you talk and you don't have a filter, then that's a red sign that obviously I'm not going to associate with him. And this is a person who's told me that people had done stuff behind his back, and they realized that there's a pecking order. And well, that's why if you open your mouth like that, you denounce everybody for an industry that is already chaotic. No one's going to want to work with you, and that's kind of where I'm at. So my morning tomorrow is free. I'm not going to be going to the other organization to check it out and look at his course, because if you denounce me at this drop of a hat, you can't withhold stuff, then you're, what's the word? Non grata? Not Abdullah non obligata. Person non grata. You're dead in my eyes, you know what I mean? As well it should be, because that's dangerous. So what? So then now it all stems to what's going to happen. Am I going to get another call and I'm going to have to defend myself and I'm going to lose my license? Or I spoke to my boss. I'm like, we can't do the weekend like that, so we'll have to do it on the days I'm free, every 2 Saturdays or something like that, instead of Saturday and Sunday. So if it gets changed like that and then I don't get any other warning, then I'm okay. But if not, I was looking into, taking the orderly course and then maybe, just to have something else to gain money, um, that would free up a lot of my time to be able to do that. But in the meantime, what would I be doing? I only have one client, and it's always like that. And it was my boss too. Like he says, if he loses me, he's in a pile of shit because he doesn't have any other instructors that are faithful. So I wasn't expecting that this morning, but it's part and parcel. I mean, with once I entered this domain, I learned that people throw you under the bus, people denounce you, people talk behind your back. Sometimes it's not um, not on purpose, but the consequences are the same. And I've been told to not to to stay really by the book, but when you're under pressure by your boss who's trying to cut corners and he does it anyways, and if you go somewhere else it's the same bullshit, that like there's nowhere else to go. And if I were to just teach my own classes, I don't have that capacity, in the sense that it you have to build up to that. So that's where I'm at. I don't know. I really hope the master instructor doesn't call me and deal with that. I just make the changes and he just lets it slide under the rug. Because I might denounce my boss. It's like, it has nothing to do with me. He told me to do that because he wanted to teach the class. And he says, George, just do half a class on Sunday,